I'll just go ahead and apologize right now. That took way too long for me to set up because I made a bit of a computer transfer, not a computer transfer, but I did a fresh restart of my operating system, and I forgot to set this up before we went live. Sorry. But now we're here, and we're all set, and everything's good, probably. And if not, I'll have to figure it out later. Because, oh, what the heck? Because I don't know. There's no way for me to know. Okay, so let's start streaming on here. Okay, so looking at this, texture seems to, I mean, obviously this isn't the final texture, but looking at, let's say, stretching and scale and all that, looks fine. It looks good, actually. So let's give this a go, huh? Let's see. Let's find out if, oh, right, these all have the same material, I think. Yeah, they all have the tests. They all have the test material, so I have to, first of all, very important, I have to rename all of this stuff. Travers-o-bot treads. Right, it's an underscore. No, it probably shouldn't be. Anyway, that's not important. So we'll hide that. This is just my way of keeping track of what I have and have not named. Not terribly efficient, but it'll work. It works. We'll say guards. Body. And visor. That's fine. Now, everything needs I got everything named. Now we need to give everything a unique texture. And then, of course, a unique fiddly-do, otherwise known as it needs a unique texture and it needs a unique material. I think I said texture before. So, there you go. Okay. Which one is it? Save this block. No, it's not that. Click to make a single user copy. That's what we want. And this one is visor. Body. Guard. I think is how I labeled those. Nope. And then this is treads. Let's make sure I did that right. Guards, body, material. What about UVs? Yeah, of course not. I always forget to rename the UVs. I know this is the really exciting part. Let's be honest. Me renaming everything. Oops. Oh my god. This, since it's body underscore UV. UV. There's got to be a better way to do this. I should look into that. Really should. Probably won't. Let's be honest. But I should. Okay, so we got the UVs renamed appropriately. We have the meshes renamed appropriately. We have the object renamed appropriately. We have the materials renamed appropriately. Each one of them has a unique one. Treads, guards, body, material. All right. All right, so let's start with this. So let's just paint it. Texture paint. Done. Obviously, I'm kidding. That was cool. But that doesn't really help. So I think for the... No, that's not what I wanted. Really? Really? Okay, hold on one second. I gotta fix a system preference. Shortcuts. Mission control, maybe? Yep, there it is. No. That'll do. That'll work just fine. Okay, so anyway, what we have now, the task at hand, is to find our hinges. I think I'm just going to give those, well, we got to paint, don't we? All right, I think just one color. It's not the worst idea. Maybe I could do a little detailing. Let's make it a different color. We'll just go with a 50% gray. Just because, we'll do like a 30% gray. Just because it's neutral. And if I forget to fix it, it's not a big deal, because it shouldn't kill the look of the rest of the design. At the same time, it'll stand out enough, in theory, that if I think it doesn't work, I'll fix it, because I'll remember to. Okay. So now we have these things to take care of. I'm trying to remember what my original plan was for these, and you know what? I have this written in my sketchbook. I don't remember what the original game plan, the original color palette was for these. This looks like a gray and a red, maybe a blue. I got it written in here somewhere. I can't find it. Maybe I should set up a camera for this. Okay, Travers-o-bot, where are you? Not that one. Big, bulky, no, that's, was it this one? It was like a tank. Yeah, okay, so navy and yellow and silver. Okay. Really? Why the heck did I pick those colors? I'm looking to make sure that I'm talking about the same, that I checked on the same one that I'm working on right now. So that's the octopus. Pink and blue, we did that. We have the six-legged spider. Big bulky robot, who's going to be demo, but this guy is not demo. Treads and stout body, short body, can't read that. Treads, gripper hands, yeah. This has that. Navy and yellow and silver. Well, it's okay. See if I can wrap my head around that. It's for some reason I cannot. What if the visor is brown? No, not brown. What if the visor is... I just realized I forgot the arms. Farts. Let's do this part first, and then I'll work on the arms. The arms won't take that much effort, I don't think. So, anyway. What if I do the visor as blue And then I have this idea of doing all of it sort of like a peach color. Not a peach color, like a beige, maybe. Although that might be erring a little bit too hard on what Wally is. So let us do a little experimenting here. You stink. How big is this? 512 by 512. Okay. So let's do 128 by 128. Because this is a good amount of detail, maybe too much detail for what I want. The 512, I mean. So let's do that, and then Travers-o-bot dash, what are we on, guards? And then this is just going to be base colors. So we can do base colors over here, so we'll do that. And I think, so I was thinking something like this. Maybe we'll make it a little bit grittier somehow. Like maybe add a little pink. No. No. Get up the saturation. Also not really crazy about that. Let's go with this. We'll dump the saturation a little bit, dump the value a little bit, and then I'll dull it to some extent. I'll just do that. See what that looks like. Looks like nothing. Because it's not showing up for some reason. Okay. I'm feeling it has to do with the node. Use nodes. For the object, though, you butt. Let's try that. Does that do it? 3D view. There we go. Aha! That did it. Cool. I'm thinking these back sides could be a little bit darker. Just do like this. Oh, these are all the same. Forgot I did that. Or didn't realize I did that. Not sure which it is. Alright, let's do a little smudging. That seems appropriate here. Just really muck it up, and then we'll blur it a little bit. And then I'm going to fix the overfill here. So I think that'll do. But then we need, let's grab this and just go like this. Done. That looks all right. Also looks a little blah. So let's do another one. Yeah, detail, that'll work. And then I'm just thinking, take a blue, something like that. Maybe something like that. And then I'm going to desaturate this a little bit, turn down the value a little bit, Shift F, turn down the opacity a little bit. I'm just going to make some marks. That's not really what I'm going for. Why are you showing up blue? Or, I guess, gray. That looks really horrible. Why is it sort of like lagging on the uptick? If that makes any sense. On the first part of the line, yeah, see, it's sort of rounded. I don't know why that is. Now you're just not working at all. I know, it's because it's not big enough. Let's try. I don't remember how to change the. There we go. Curve is what I was going to say. I don't know how to change the curve, but I figured it out. So no worries. We got it covered. Still coming up. Is there any way to make it not rounded? It would be nice if the brush was square. I suppose a texture mask of some kind would work. But yeah, I don't have time for that. Or patience. So, here's the thought. Let's just go with, that's the soft one. I want the hard one. That's what she said. Sorry, that was, sorry, just sorry. Okay, so we're going to change this layer to just text. And then I'm just going to draw in some numbers. Okay. to like mentally think about how a 2 works. I've only been doing it since 2nd grade, but how could I possibly be expected to remember any of that? Actually, doing it by hand like this is kind of nice. Got a nice amount of control. It looks good. I'm going to round this out. And by that I mean just, you know, make it solid. Make it so that the edges look crisp. The top and bottom anyway. I don't really care about the sides. In fact, I think if the sides are a little muddy, that's okay, because it gives it a little bit of fading going on, you know? Like a little rust, not rust. Rust isn't the right word. Just wear and tear, general wear and tear. Look. All right, yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm not really sure what those lines are, like what they're supposed to be, but there they are. Okay, so I know I just said that, but now I'm going to muck with this and fade them out a little bit more. No, the soft one. I'm trying to be real careful here not to mess with the integrity, shall we say, of the shape, because I think the 4 squares here are good. They're nondescript, maybe even a little mysterious, like that. You know, mystery is good, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there we go. Can maybe even take it down a little bit further. So let's do that. Not entirely sure why, but in this moment I'm recalling the newest Gilmore Girls. There's this scene where Lorelai Gilmore is like, she's exercising, dancing in front of Luke. And she looks really ridiculous. I don't know why I just thought of that, but I did. Okay, so anyway, the number 24. What if this is a serial number? Let's make it a serial number. Why not? Let's do hard brush. Oops. Get that opacity back. Okay. And then, is this how you draw a 3? Good Lord. I hate it when I can't remember things. Oops. Hate it when I do that too. Yeah, I don't care for the rounded edges. Let's just make it a square O. Circle kind of a thing, and then we can do, ooh, I liked that second shape. 303. Why 303? Well, because right now Blender is telling me that I have 303 verts on this particular object. That's it. That's the entire reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think that's good. And then we're going to add one more bit. Yeah, that's 4. Okay. I'm going to add one more bit, and that is ooh. How do you do letters like this? I do not know. That looks like a B. There's an O. And a T for Travers-o-bot. Yeah, real clever, I know. Okay, so we got that. Front. So this is the front. That's the, oh, farts. I don't think that's how I wanted that. I think I wanted that. Okay. Would it be totally inappropriate to just move the panels? I think that's what I'm going to do. Because it's my friggin' thing. This was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to try and fix that. All right. What if, so this is the front. I would want the serial number here, and the front would have these things. And then maybe the back too? I don't know. The back, I feel like maybe you could have, oh, what are they called? Just like the stripy lines. There's a word for it though. Or maybe nothing at all. Would be. I wish there was some way to do like a clone brush. I don't know what any of this is doing. I have no idea. Text draw. Okay. Anyway. Good. Good. Glad I messed that up. Let's grab this. Well, first of all, I guess we gotta erase some stuff. What did I decide the... Oh, that's right. That thing is gonna be the side. Okay, so I'm gonna do erase, which is this one. Get rid of it. Totally. 100% just get rid of it. Then we're gonna do, you can actually probably do something a little like particle, or maybe brush structure. No, that doesn't work. Let's just do the hard one, the hard brush. Ooh, hair could work. Give it a little bit more texture. Okay, so front. I'm just gonna redraw it. I don't know if you've caught on to that. And I think I'm gonna make it smaller. Or try to anyway, because yeah, but it's not gonna let me, is it? I don't know why you were doing that. Just make everything a little bit nicer. And by that I just mean, well, I'm not sure what I mean. Cleaner maybe. Yeah, we'll do that one. Oh, 04. I guess I'm changing the serial number too. It's not my intention, but that's okay. I wasn't like in love with the original one. I'm flexible. So instead of being cheeky and doing TOB, because it looks kind of silly for some reason, I'm going to go with, it looked like a B. I'm just going to go with TB? That doesn't... How is that any better? I don't really know. Let's just go with B. B323-04. Series B, and then the rest of it, whatever. I don't know. I'm just making it up. And then, on the front here, we're going to do these little block letters. Or, I don't know. Maybe they're like a... Christ, I don't even remember what they're called. Maybe they're like those scanner bars that you get on the groceries. How do I not remember? I can't remember what the heck those are called. I'm just totally blanking. Actually, I think I'm getting better shapes here because it's breaking up a little bit. And it's a little bit more deliberate. Some of them anyway. I don't know, I kind of like the idea of doing it all the way across. Let's give it a shot. There we go. Okay, so I didn't go all the way across, but I like that. I like the way that looks. So we're going to stick with that. And then I don't know. What else could I put on here? I could put some extra paneling. Why don't I do that? And for that, I will use a dark gray. Just kind of, we use a line tool. So I think that makes sense. Makes sense to use that. I'm just going to do this for all 4 panels. And then I'm going to cheat the opacity way down. And that'll give it a little bit more texture, let's call it. A little bit more variety, but it'll be real subtle. And then actually, I believe that I need to call it a night, at least for now. What happened here? Did I forget to delete this part? That seems probable. Okay, that's where it turned out a little weird, but that's okay. Each bit of paneling is a little unique. Let's do little bolts on each one. I am not at all being precise because I don't want to be. Honestly, for what I'm doing here, I don't think they need to be. I think it'll add a little bit of detail that'll be difficult to see clearly, but it'll give it a little bit of variance such that won't look empty or flat or anything else, meaning gross. All right, so let's save real quick. I'm going to take this bit. Let's change the mix level. Overlay maybe? Ooh, overlay looks good. Let's dial the opacity way down though. I think 0.15 works. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Let's try darken real quick. Nope. Not that. How about burn? Burn seems about the same as overlay, actually. A little bit harsher. Saturation, maybe? No. No, I don't think we want it lighter. Let's do 0.25 and see what that looks like. No. No, I think we're going to go with overlay. Or burn. I like burn. I like how, ooh, yeah. Yep, that's what we're doing. Okay, let's try 0.3 real quick. No, that's too much. 0.2. All right. So that is it for now. Yeah. I think overlay makes more sense because it's making it more obvious where it overlaps. And I don't really want that. So that is it for now. I'm probably going to work on my other model later tonight. So I'm not going to stream that. I'll show it off eventually. But anyway, see you later. I was going to explain to you how either I'm going to do it next week or tomorrow or whatever, but we'll just see you later. Yeah. And then there's no commitment made. Goodbye.